That's not an insult. That's just a fact of book it.
Welcome to Book It. I am your commissioner, Lil X Fudge, and I'm here today with your general managers, D Money, Damone Allen.
Emphasis on the come.
And the bad guy. Say hello.
Hello.
Well, I hope all you lovely listeners and watchers have had a great Halloween when you'll be catching this episode on your preferred streaming platform. And today we are going to be bringing back our Lethal Lottery series. So if you have not heard of this, you can go back and check that out. Our previous run where we first draft 2 rosters and then they are randomized into tag teams. But today, for our lovely Halloween season, we have brought in a new twist where celebrities will be masquerading as wrestlers in our Lethal Lottery draft. So we are going to draft a roster of wrestlers and a roster of celebrities. And next week, you can see what teams have been created by the randomizer gods and see what ungodly booking we can do when they face off in a tournament. So, as you see on the screen, we have a wrestlers and a celebrity side. And I think the best way to go about drafting is Kenny and Damone will alternate, picking both a wrestler and a celebrity, and then we go on each time. So each person drafts 2 people, a wrestler and a celebrity, for the round.
Okay.
So to pick who goes first, heads or tails? Damone.
Tails never fails.
All right. Find what I'm flipping. And the remote has landed tails. Damone, you will have the first 2 draft picks.
I'm going to draft MJF and Tupac Shakur.
Oh,
That's funny because I'm drafting Jada Pinkett.
Watch. Oh, no.
I'm drafting Jada Pinkett, and I'm drafting LA Knight.
Yeah.
So I just wait. I just thought about something. So wait, are we doing all males, right? This is all males, and then we're doing all females? I just thought about that.
Fuck it. Let's make it intergender.
Intergender? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Screw it.
Do I go again, or is it on him? We doing Snake?
Let's just go back and forth.
Okay.
So for a wrestler, do they have to be active or is it all time?
All time, baby. You can draft Crispin.
So, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Adele.
Luckily, they ain't teamed together. That'd be nasty. So likely not.
That would be nasty.
We won't find out.
Nasty.
All right, Kenny.
Let's do. Johnny Depp and Batista.
Ooh. Batista could have been either side.
True.
Could have drafted Drax from the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I'm gonna take Amber Heard. Just kidding.
I almost picked her. I almost did.
We're going with Brad Pitt, someone who's great and good looking. We're gonna pick another person who's great and good looking and go with Austin Theory. 2 goats.
He really reached into his mid bag for this one.
Wait, whoa. We're not going to disparage the great name of Brad Pitt.
Oh, not for Brad Pitt, but for Austin Theory.
A-Town down.
A-Town somewhere in the middle where he belongs.
Hey, he's on the rise.
He's been on the rise for like 5 years.
He's like 24.
He done rising.
He's not.
Well,
like
he's
you-
too young.
It's like the yeast you've been leaving out on the counter for too long. He's done.
No, he's still got plenty of room. He's like 25 years old. Not everybody's MJF where they like figure it out when they're 20.
Immediately.
I mean, some people it takes a little. You gotta let them cook a little bit.
He been cooking for a while.
He has been cooking for a while. I'm gonna go with Kanye West
Ooh. Imagine he gets paired with MJF.
and Riddle.
Ugh. Oh, that's a team that's committing some nefarious
So it's
deeds.
gonna get problematic here in a little bit.
I'm gonna go with John Jones.
Ugh. Why are there so many crimes? These
And
criminals out of here.
we'll go with Sabu.
Even more nefarious deeds.
Speaking of crimes, we're gonna go 19 crimes. We're gonna go with Martha Stewart.
She's a white collar
She's the
criminal.
only
She's
one.
okay.
To be fair, her and Tupac are the only ones who've been convicted of crimes on this list.
Well, John Jones has admitted to a crime. He just got caught by the UFC,
Well, yeah,
not by
you're
the
right.
police. Like,
Right, you're right. John Jones has been convicted of crimes.
Yeah, I was
well,
gonna say
no,
you're
he's
not
been
a goat
convicted. Has he
unless
been convicted?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he
You
just
mean-
got popped by a UFC drug test.
No,
No,
he hit
no,
a
he's got
pregnant
most
lady.
ups at all.
Yeah, he hit a pregnant lady's car,
Oh.
drove off, and then came back to get his money.
I thought
He
he was
got
just
caught.
a cokehead.
Yeah, he was
Well-
on coke when he did it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was acting up.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
I said I thought he was just a cokehead.
No, he was
Nah,
not just a
he was acting
cokehead.
up.
Yeah, he told Joe Rogan that he failed one of the drug tests because he took gas station dick pills.
Yeah.
And when Rogan's like, "Do you need those?" He's like, "No, my dick is big, is huge. He just wanted to take them."
God, I feel like he just.
Well,
was
that was you on that coke, man. You on that coke, you need it. So I'm gonna go my next. So I said Martha Stewart, and let's go with Martha Stewart and Sanjay Dutt.
Free your mind.
Free
Free your mind.
Free your mind.
Free your
Free
mind,
Martha
free your
Stewart.
Free your mind. I'm trying to make these teams as random as possible.
She didn't snitch.
She didn't. She's the real one.
She is. We're gonna go with timeless Tony Storm
There you go.
and Elon Musk.
Ugh. Y'all disgust me. I hope you know that.
Yep. Would you like a piece of fruit in this troubling time? She really pulled a fruit out of her ass.
Let's go with Champagne Poppy himself, Drake.
Wait, what did I miss this week on AEW?
Oh, you didn't see that? She was like laying on like the announce table.
Yeah, that's the table. She like offered the announcer an orange.
Like she like pulled an orange like out of the back of her trunks and like offered it to like Tony Schiavone.
Kenny eating the whole orange tree.
Eating the orange, no questions asked.
That's gross. So I got Drake, and then I'm gonna go with Triple H.
Two overrated mid guys.
Yep.
Lies.
That newest Drake album is like every Triple H
Okay.
match.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So we're gonna go with. We'll go with. Let me think. Taylor Swift.
I was just about to have it on my list too. Just about to put her in there. Okay.
And Elias. If they team together, they're gonna do a co-op, an album together.
Elias looked like he in like the Taylor Swift touring band.
I'm going Lady Gaga and Shawn Michaels.
I thought you were gonna say Sean Stasiak because of meat.
Nah, that's
Get it?
disgusting.
When she wore the raw meat.
Bro, they
Right.
said she stunk, bro. They said
Sponsored
that
by
stunk.
Meats.
They said that shit was unbearable.
We're gonna go with the GOAT, LeBron James, and you know what? We'll go with Sean Stasiak.
Let's go.
Meets.
You know what I'm pissed about? Mike drafted LeBron in Book It Verse 1 and never used him.
Did he?
Yeah, and I'm still mad about it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I did have us draft celebrities. I forgot about that.
Fuck you, Mike.
I forgot about that. Let's go Tiger Woods.
Respectable.
About to act up. Tiger Woods and Velveteen Dream.
He just wants to show off the air.
Both sexual deviants.
We acting up.
We're going with Dwight Howard
Oh God.
and Ricky Starks.
Okay, we ended the chain of sexual deviance.
That we know of.
Don't tell me Ricky Stark's gonna catch an allegation.
How many did we have to go to? Is it 32 rounds?
To get 64 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go with Daniel Garcia. And Danny Garcia, the boxer.
It's gonna mix me up the entire fucking bracket, and I know that's the only reason you did it.
Let's go with Francis Ngannou.
Okay, how the fuck do I spell that?
NG
Sound it out. No, I'm just kidding.
ANNOU.
Okay, that's actually pretty straightforward. The name it looks like it because like you said it right. It's a name I've never known how to say. And it actually sounds like it looks. So I feel like a dumbass now.
Yeah. And your favorite wrestler, Brock Lesnar. John told me he was gonna get a tattoo of Brock.
Hey, I wish that Jake Paul would pick Brock Lesnar as his next old ass UFC fighter to box.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And then I would hope
for
Jake Paul to win.
Jake Paul would win. Brock was not good on his feet. He was a maul you. He was maul you to get you to the ground and beat hammer fist you to death. But like on the feet, like when he had to stand and trade, he got except for Shane Carwin for some reason. He
just whooped his ass.
Well, Shane almost knocked him out, and then he countered and knocked him out. Pre-diverticulitis, Brock was different.
What is diverticulitis?
It's the thing where I think it's viral. It's like a disease that he has that caused him. They had to take out like half of his large intestine.
Oh,
like he almost died. Like when he was the champ UFC. It was when he was the UFC heavyweight champion, and like he got really, really sick and almost died. And they figured out he had that, and they had to cut out like half of his large intestine, so he was gone for like a year or two. And then he came back, and then I think he lost to Alistair Overeem. Well, a juiced up Alistair Overeem.
Yeah, I was gonna say definitely juiced up.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get steroids back in the UFC now, thanks to Conor McGregor.
Oh, is it? How'd that work out?
Because Conor can't. So for USADA, you have to be in the pool,
Yeah.
And it takes like 6. You have to be in like the pool for like 6 months when you first get, because he was out of it.
Yeah.
So he was out of the pool. So to get back in, he had to like wait like, I think it's like 6 months. But he doesn't want to wait the 6 months to be able to be eligible to fight again. So UFC decided that as of January 1st, they're no longer using USADA. So
Right.
they're going back to like the old drug testing policy, which was pretty much there is no drug testing.
I want to say just, hey, long as you get in, man. Like, long as you show up.
As long as you like don't piss complete, as long as your piss isn't radioactive, you can fight.
Hey, Matt Riddle licking his lips right now.
I was gonna say, as long as they like you enough, you getting in. You can piss literally acid into the cup. They're gonna be like, look, man.
Yeah, that's wild because Dana White's gonna be like, fuck Matt Riddle. He smoked weed. And then John Jones could come off fresh off a line and Conor McGregor on like 6 roids.
All about them tickets.
Yeah, John Jones literally was like high on coke during multiple fights.
Was he really?
He was like doing coke like doing benders.
That's like a fucking
night
performance
before.
enhancer.
Hey, not them.
He was like doing benders. Like he literally said that some fights he was just partying. Like he wasn't even training that hard. He was just partying and just going out and smoking people, like crushing them, which is crazy.
God,
His toe blew up one time. That shit was crazy.
He seems like a horrible human being, but one who's
he is. He's a terrible person, but he's the GOAT.
But I'm slightly interested in his like career trajectory. Not that I give a shit about UFC, despite our like 7-minute discussion about UFC.
I say it every time. If you are the only way you are the GOAT is if you have a mugshot or a scandal. If you do not, you are not the GOAT in my eyes.
John Jones is a terrible person. Well, so in wrestling terms, he's a heel who tries to be a baby face. Like he has like Philippines like a Bible verse like tatted on him, and like before like he got arrested, like he was like the good, like he always talked softly, and he was like
really did
perfect. He was like the perfect gentleman, like he was like the perfect image. And then we realized he was a cokehead and he was a piece of shit. He was like, oh, wait. And he's still trying to do the like, I'm not that bad of a guy. I just like to do coke. And I hit a pregnant woman in a hit and run. It's okay.
He really did a DX chop after one of his rounds.
God. That man ain't sniffing the gates of heaven, regardless of his Bible verse tattoo.
Emphasis on sniffing.
Yeah, he's sniffing something else.
It's on you, John, or not John, Kenny.
So I'm gonna go with Kim Kardashian and Tiffany Stratton.
All right.
So I'm gonna go with Lizzo and Awesome Kong.
You realize they're not teaming together, right?
I know. I kind of hope they do. That's a big ass team.
That's triple butt.
I'm going Queen Latifah. Get all the BBWs out the way. Queen Latifah. And then let's go with what's her name? Fuck. What is her name? I can't think of her name right now. But the one that punched Becky Lynch dead in the face.
Oh, Nia Jax.
Yep.
So I'm going to go with Prince.
I was thinking about putting him in there too.
And Prince Devitt.
And Johnny B. Bad.
Let's go with Tobey Maguire.
Oh, GOAT Spider-Man.
Nah. Tobey Maguire. And then the Hurricane.
Tom Holland, but
You're not doing Tobey Maguire like that. He's better than Tom Holland. Stop this.
It's all about Tom Holland.
You looked 45.
You look 45.
Yeah, we both look like the age I looked right now is the age that Tobey Maguire looked in high school. It was supposed to be.
Simone comes out like, "Come on, we're gonna miss third period." It's like, you'll get your ass.
Like he looked like he had a mortgage.
Look old as hell.
He was supposed to be a dork. That's how dorks look.
He look 40. 40 going on 42.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go with Sid Vicious.
Oof.
Wait, the wrestler or the celebrity?
The celebrity.
I know where this is going.
And we're gonna go with Sid Vicious.
Okay. Let's go with Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoop that trick.
And then Goldberg.
At some point, they're gonna have a stare down.
I got my money on Whoopi. I got my money on Whoopi Goldberg. Sister Act 2.
We're gonna go with Ric Flair.
Okay.
And Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is a key member of Book and Verse. He's key. We're gonna go with Ice Cube.
Team Trump versus Team Knoxville. Legendary lore.
We'll go Ice Cube and then Just Incredible.
You're just saying shit now.
I want to say, I was like, I had to put somebody random in there.
We're gonna go with Justin Timberlake.
It's gonna be me.
And we're gonna go with Ice Train.
Who?
Ice Train from WCW.
Oh man. Let's go with Beyonce. So Queen B and then Queen C with Charlotte Flair.
No one calls her that.
I do. She's the queen.
We're gonna keep the Queen theme going. I'm gonna go with Queen Elizabeth.
Which one?
The one that just died. I don't know which one that is.
Fucking idiot.
And then we're gonna go with who was the one that Travis kept pushing? Oh, Sarah Del Rey, the queen, the other queen of wrestling. With how thick she is.
Pissed me off.
I can't believe y'all let him get away with that week after week.
I did not. I did not.
I did. It was hilarious.
I got in arguments with him every week because I would say I don't like it. And he was like, "No, you just that's my whole point."
Sarah Del Rey was goated. Her, Bianca, and what's her name? Racist.
Tessa Blanchard.
Tessa Blanchard.
Tessa Blanchard. Yeah, Tessa Blanchard carried that women's book at first.
You know what? I got my next one. Tessa Blanchard.
Oh God.
And Roseanne.
Oh my God. One of them's gonna team with Donald Trump, and they're just gonna be the racists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call it Rise Again. Go with the team name.
We're gonna go with Larry the Cable Guy.
The racist faction grows. He ain't said nothing racist, but there ain't no way he ain't.
And we're gonna go with Larry Popoff.
Who?
Is that how you pronounce his last name?
Larry Popoff.
Who the fuck is that?
It's like, what is that?
Hold on, Larry.
How are we supposed to know?
What is Macho Man? It's Macho Man's brother.
Yuck.
Macho Man's brother wrestles?
Yeah. Or Lanny Popoff. Sorry, Lanny Popoff. Yeah, Poffo. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. Poffo. Lanny Poffo. Poffo. Yeah, his brother wrestled. He wasn't good.
Certainly one of the wrestlers in the world.
Is this the last pick right here?
Yep, this is the last pick. That one came fast.
It really did. I'm going Mia Yim.
Wrong side.
Yeah, I'm going Mia Yim and Mia Khalifa.
Since we have all this extra time, let's do another one, but do a bracket where it's monsters, like movie monsters and wrestlers.
You
would
did
go
the
first
monster
this time.
mash. With monsters?
Yeah.
Shit.
Or like villains. Like it doesn't have to necessarily be like.
Okay.
Surprise Halloween theme special now.
So we can do it. Yeah, just heels and villains.
Yeah.
Heels and villains. Okay. Let's go with Bam Bam Bigelow.
M.R. Jarrett.
And then, oh yeah, true. And I'm gonna do Hades from Hercules.
I'm gonna do The Rock and Ghostface.
Let's go with Kane and Freddy Krueger. Get the burned up people in there.
I'm gonna go with Undertaker and did they ever, Kenny? Did they give the wheel a name? I can't remember what the wheel's name is.
I don't think they did.
So we're just giving the wheel from
rubber.
It's literally a tire.
Just a tire. Okay.
It's literally just a tire that blows things up.
It's a killer tire.
Kevin Thorne and Dracula. Yeah.
Put Count Chocula in there.
Yuck. He's not a villain.
That's true. He's a hero because he makes some good ass cereal.
We're gonna go with Snitsky.
Oof.
Wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault. And we're gonna go with Darth Vader.
Also not his fault.
No, it was definitely his fault.
they both killed children.
Yeah. Yeah.
Snitsky punting the baby is legendary history.
Let's go with
that's the same year Shane McMahon got his nuts fucking jumped.
I will say Kane coming out with like the chains and the shackles, one of the hardest entrances I've ever seen. Like him getting like escorted with like 50 cops in the chains and the shackles. He looked evil. Like he looked scary as shit. Like they should have kept him doing that entrance with him, and he probably should have won the world title in somewhere in there.
Yeah, honestly though, like JR's commentary where he was like, "You son of a bitch! I hope you get hit by a train tomorrow." Like as he comes out, like this sorry, like shit stain of a human being.
Well, to be fair, he did set him on fire.
You'd be bad too.
You'd be mad if the person who set you on fire came out.
Like we thought him talking about Triple H in '99 was something like that, right? And then he'd talk about Kane and the chains. It's one of my favorite commentary rants ever. If you have not heard, listeners, JR's commentary talking about like Kane when he was still in the tank top and the shackles. It's like 2004 Kane entrance or some shit. Wearing the towel on his head. My God, JR goes in on that motherfucker, and it's some of the best commentary I've ever heard.
Well, yeah, it's kind of deserved.
That's me talking this on a day-to-day basis.
So he was mad.
Yeah.
Let's go with 7.
Ugh.
Go with 7.
Artist formerly known as Goldust.
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah,
he's a monster.
That is true.
He's a monster.
I was gonna draft Robert. I just know.
No, they call me Weinstein. I'm just messing. Take him out. Go ahead and put in. Damn it. I was thinking about that too. Let's go with
Bill Cosby.
What was the date? May 19th. We're gonna do the other Kane, the movie Kane. I forgot what's that movie called. See No Evil.
See No Evil.
Yeah, See No Evil Kane. He was afraid of his release date. Mixtape dropped May 19th.
I'm gonna go with Voldemort.
Voldemort.
He who shall not be named.
And Crispin.
And we're gonna go with. You know what? Fuck it, Crispin.
I thought you were gonna go Voldemort and Volter.
The ban was lifted.
Yeah, it was.
Mike gonna turn this shit off so fast.
Said, my God.
Despicable. That son of a bitch.
The crazy thing is Voldemort's less evil in this scenario.
Voldemort's the good guy.
He
didn't actually succeed.
Yeah, that's wild. That's pretty wild. I don't know what to say after that. Next one is going to be shit. It's one villains. Let's go with Michael Myers. And Matt Morgan.
Hey, I was watching Matt Morgan TNA clips earlier today. How is he not a world champion?
Because
I thought he was in TNA.
No, he wasn't. He was a tag champion. TNA Matt Morgan was it, man.
They fucked him up. They fucked up the person I'm going to pick next, Hernandez.
The DNA of TNA.
Yeah, he was cold, bro.
Yeah, what happened is they both got huge at the wrong point. Like when Hogan and Bischoff came in, they pushed them Abyss. They pushed them all back down the card to push themselves. Mick Foley.
Yeah, it was the XWB talent.
Yeah, fucking Mick Foley was world champion for like 6 months in 2008.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
And I'm gonna choose Scar.
I'm gonna do Oz and the Wizard of Oz.
What about the Wizard of Oz?
Nah,
I like that as his finisher.
I did too. It's better than the Skull Crusher finale to me.
I missed the reality check to this day.
What was that?
Where he did like the perpendicular run with the knee and then the neck breaker.
That's what I was thinking it was. I like that finisher. I didn't like this. Is the one with the it was like a DDT into a bulldog.
Yeah,
that shit was gross. Yeah, I didn't like that one. I was thinking I had them mixed up.
No, the reality check was a banger.
We're gonna go with Doink the Clown.
Is it Mike's Doink or regular Doink?
Mike's Doink. We'll give Mike's Doink. I like Mike's Doink.
Mike's way, like a Jersey Mike's.
And we're gonna go Pennywise.
That's a good one. Let's go with Triple H because he's definitely a heel. And then let's go with he said her name, Maleficent. Hopefully I said it right.
Maleficent, yeah.
Yeah, Maleficent.
We're gonna go with Hans Landa. He's the bad guy in Inglourious Basterds.
Oh, never mind. I think you're talking about, he was awful. He was an awful person.
Yeah, but the milk scene is one of that opening scene is probably
that's probably the greatest opening ever.
Right, like that scene is crazy. And then we'll go with Bray Wyatt.
That's a good one.
R.I.P. Can't believe I'm saying that.
Let's go with Kurt Angle. And we'll go with Homelander.
So just Cody Rhodes?
No, Homelander. Cody Rhodes is a hero.
The hero we need.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Cody. Captain America. And we're gonna go with Thanos.
And then let's go with Joker Sting and the Joker.
Joker's thing was so bad.
It was awful.
Every time I see a clip of it, I'm like, this is just. It feels like it definitely is someone trying to pretend. Like it's every like kid when that movie came out. Like every person who thought it was cool to pretend to be like edgy and stuff. Like to pretend to be the Joker. Like that's what he's with that character. Isn't it?
So which Joker are you talking though?
The one he was trying to copy, Heath Ledger.
Ugh, that's my least favorite one.
Really?
That's a bad take. You just have terrible taste.
Yeah, that's a really bad take.
No, I don't like that version. I like the.
So you prefer what's his name? What's his name?
The cartoon one's the best one. The Mark.
Oh
Hamill.
yeah, the cart.
Yeah. But that's Mark Hamill. That's different. I'm talking about
the real life ones. I'm taking Nicholson any day.
Nicholson.
What about the other one? What's the other one?
From
Suicide Squad.
Ugh, not Jared Leto. Fuck him.
Jared Leto.
Okay. I thought that. Okay, so make sure. So make sure.
We're gonna go with Jenna.
She really was a villain. She really was.
She abused that poor man.
And she gave him AIDS.
And we're gonna go with Eugene.
I don't care what nobody say. She gave him AIDS.
She did.
Next one is going to be Kazarni.
Kazarni.
And the Riddler.
And the Diddler.
Oh no.
And speaking of
Rizzler.
villain, if you want to diddle with consent, you want to diddle yourself.
Hey, say something else. Say something else. That's an awful transition.
That is enough. We're just gonna play the Raise ad instead.
Are you tired? Tired of those other energy drinks hitting you with a short burst of jittery energy, followed by a crash that leaves you with less energy than you had before? Well, fear not, because Raise energy drinks are specifically formulated to get you going without making you jittery and keeps you from crashing. With 0 sugars, 0 calories, and better caffeine than a cup of coffee, Raise energy drinks are the #1 growing energy drink on the market. With flavors like Baja Lime, Sour Gummy Worm, Guava Mango, and Strawberry Colada, Raise has some of the best tasting energy drinks available. You can get a case of Raise right now by going to repsports.com and using promo code T1THREE when you check out to take 15% off of your next order. That's promo code T1THREE for 15% off of your next order of better, tastier energy.
Oh man.
Gotta come back like Frank Reynolds in that episode. We don't
touch children.
We don't diddle kids.
We ain't selling one organic 11 product this episode, so I don't even know what to try.
Oh shit. Yeah, that was crazy.
He really tried.
It's on me, right?
Yeah, it's on you.
We're gonna go with Rose from Titanic.
Wow. Yep. She's a villain. She could have shared that face.
And then we're gonna go with Bianca Belair.
Okay. She was a heel. She was a good heel.
Rose would have definitely called her the N-word. I told her to get her bags.
My next one is Max from a Goofy movie.
Ooh, he's the heel?
He was definitely the heel. I don't know. Goofy is too though, because he had that midlife crisis going on.
Goofy's just a dumbass. Max was mean.
Goofy was going through a midlife crisis, was trying to save his family. So he decided to go on this trip while Max was trying to do drugs with his friends. So I'm gonna go Max from Goofy movie. Damn, honestly, now I'm thinking I might switch to Goofy. Goofy was the villain in the second one as well. Then they go with the college one.
That midlife crisis continued.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Goofy. Actually, I'm gonna switch to Goofy. Goofy is definitely the villain. Yeah, Goofy, and then we're gonna go with Santino Marella. Kelly.
We're gonna go with is it the uncle or the grandfather? The grandfather from
Grandpa Joe?
Grandpa Joe from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, fuck him. He was saying fuck him. Got a golden ticket. Now he start twerking. Like,
he went from bedridden. He went from I can't walk to oh shit, we go into the chocolate factory.
You know that for some chocolate, boy. Your priorities are fucked up.
What would you do for a Klondike bar? You know what they say.
He would do a lot. He would do a lot. He'd throw ass for it.
I feel like we need more women, so I'm gonna go with Stephanie McMahon.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put some more women in there. Let's go with Catwoman. Catwoman, and then Ariel.
I'm gonna go with Annie Wilkes from Misery.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I forgot her name. Yeah, that's a good one.
For those of you who haven't seen the movie, she pretty much kidnaps her favorite author and ties him up and like breaks his legs. Better
than Triple H with that sledgehammer.
True, to make him continue, to make him write another book.
I don't like that ending. You're gonna make it again.
And we're gonna go with Melina. You know, she had one of the greatest one of the greatest matches of all time. Her and Alicia Fox.
I've never seen that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Yeah, I don't believe that for like 1 second.
Is that true? It's when on Tough Enough they asked Cameron what her favorite match of Stone Cold asked her what her favorite match was. And she said Melina and Alicia Fox, and he's like, "What?"
I remember that. I do remember that. Let's go with Cruella DeVille. It's like I'm wearing your dog. Woof woof. Cruella DeVille and Becky Lynch. This one, she was big time Bex.
And she wore a few dogs.
Yeah, she was dressing just like her. I hated it.
We're gonna go with Gunther. And Ivan Drago. That'd be a fight.
That would be a fight. Isaac Frost. Bring back bad memories.
That still pisses me off. Man. How many times it took me to beat that shit?
And I think the only person that can match up with him is Roman Reigns.
True.
Isaac Frost from? I don't get it.
You said what?
I've never heard of Isaac Frost. You're gonna have to explain that.
He is from Fight Night Champion. They literally based his look off Randy Orton, but he's the same size as Ivan Drago, and he's so ridiculously strong when you fight him. The first 3 rounds you have to avoid him. Literally run away from him the first 3 rounds. Then you have to hit him with body blows, and then somehow he hits you in the eye, and you have to try to like cover up I think you got to cover up the eye, and then I think you have to hit his body to weaken him up some more, and then you fight him normal.
And during that whole time, you have to avoid getting knocked out because if he hits you clean, you're dropping.
You're out every time. And it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Man, I barely got to play those Fight Night games, but I've heard they're good.
Yeah,
That's the best one. Fight Night Champion is the best one. It has a nice little story to it and everything. But Isaac Frost, when you fight him, you will be raging fighting him.
yeah, because like if you like fail at certain points, it doesn't like you don't get to go back to where you were. You got to start all the way fucking over. He's like, now I got to go 3 more rounds avoiding this man as he like is cornering you and like throwing haymakers.
These haymakers he's throwing, he's trying to take your head off. You just see him, you just hear him, and you're like, oh my god!
Your like controller's like shaking, like he's trying to knock your head off.
Man,
the best part of the game though is when you play as him and beat your brother up. That's the best part of the game.
Little baby,
yeah, Big Baby Bishop.
Baby. Yeah, Big Baby.
I fucked him up when I was him. I fucked him up as Isaac Frost.
We're gonna go with another racist person, Calvin Candy.
who?
That's Leonardo DiCaprio in Django.
In Django. And
He
we're
was
gonna
evil.
go with Hulk Hogan.
The racist traction
counterpart. I'm gonna do another one that's gonna piss me off. Jinpachi from Tekken. That one I damn near was in tears playing that thing. No, put in Pachi. It's all one word, Jinpachi. There you go. And then let's go with Vince McMahon. You want to say Vince McMahon?
You don't have a Vince McMahon yet. Actually.
Okay, yeah.
We're gonna go with Tung Po from Kickboxer.
I was like, what is that name sound familiar? Yep. Miley Goodfather.
It's spelled what?
Tong and then Po.
Miley.
So for context, he's a kickboxer, like a Muay Thai kickboxer. He's like the champion there. He cripples Jean-Claude Van Damme's brother in a fight. Then later on, he rapes his girlfriend or the girl he's like trying to hook up with,
and then talk shit about him.
And then talk shit about her. He says she's good fuck and says like she bleed. I'm gonna make you bleed like she bled.
I was like, this is wild. When I watched it, I said, that is wild.
I think you mentioned that motherfucker at some point, but yeah.
Yeah, it was
he was
like, he was like, no! He got up and started going crazy. Who's your wrestler? Who's your wrestler?
We're gonna go with Glacier.
Fucking Glacier. Was he a villain? No. I don't remember if he was or not.
Actually, let's go with what was the other
Mortis.
Yeah. Mortis was better than Glacier.
See, I don't remember that shit.
The actual wrestler is better than the wrestler.
A Rick and Mortis episode.
Yuck. Yeah.
Hey, Mortis.
When they were trying to do the Mortal Kombat, and it was Glacier was like the evil version, or Glacier was the good version, and Mortis was the evil one, and like they fought all the time. But Mortis was what's his face?
Chris Canyon.
Chris Canyon. So he was actually a really good wrestler. But Glacier was just kicks and shit. No.
This shit is awful. I'm going Zeus.
This for the wrestler?
Yes. And Zeus. Zeus was fucking evil. I don't care what nobody say. He was fucking up. If you know your history.
Oh yeah, no, he
was
honestly,
shit.
Most of them gods pieces of shit.
He was a shit. And I say this to this day. What's her name? Medusa was not the villain.
No, she wasn't.
She was not the villain, but people make it seem like she was. She was not the villain.
And now we are at our final picks of the the heel and monster draft for our double feature Halloween spectacle.
We're gonna go with Debo.
Good old Debo.
Debo Samuels.
We're
Debo.
gonna go with Big Van Vader.
Big Van Vader.
It's time. It's time. It's Vader time.
I almost did Medusa. Let's go with Jason Voorhees. And Randy Orton. I feel like I didn't put Randy Orton in there yet.
Like 2009 Randy Orton.
Yeah.
With the shaved head.
Yeah, it's supposed to shaved head Randy Orton.
That's the GOAT Randy Orton.
Bastard Randy Orton.
That's tied to me. I think 09 and it was 04, whatever it was 03, 04. Those are tied to me. I was a big fan of both.
They're different versions of evil.
Like, yeah,
like because he really RKO'd his own girlfriend just cause.
I almost said just cause.
He was just running up on Legends 2 and just RKOing them.
Hulk Hogan was just in a parking lot walking his daughter to the car, and then he just RKO'd. And then he kicked Mick Foley down some steps just cause. And then brought it back up. Was like, remember when I kicked you down these stairs? He's like, why are you like this? Sir, calm down.
Yeah.
And then try to blow John Cena up 5 years later, 5-6 years later at the top of the ramp for no reason. Which button is the pyro? He's like, sir, I don't know. Get out the way. Presses every button. And he set the White House on fire too.
The what? The White House.
The Wyatt House, like the
Wyatt House.
Yeah,
the White, not the White House. The White House. The Wyatt House.
Well, then
I need to enunciate. I put my fault for not enunciating.
Good guy in that situation, though. When
he was the face in that.
Yeah, he was the good.
That's
guy.
crazy. He was the good guy when he's committing arson. That's crazy.
Yeah,
so,
he was. He RKO'd Stephanie. He RKO'd all the McMahons, and then
he kissed Stephanie on the cheek while she was Well, Triple H was handcuffed.
Yep, while she was knocked out and Triple H couldn't get to her. He
made Triple H a cut. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. Could be my goat. He could be my goat. I'm trying to think what else he did. He came out dressed as Shawn Michaels. He was twerking it up. That's just as evil as the rest of the stuff, I feel like. Him having that wig on.
When rated RKO.
Yeah. Him and Ed.
That team was goated.
Yeah, I mess with them. Did we not put Edge on here? We didn't put Edge on there.
We didn't.
On this day.
Well, scroll down, take Bianca Belair out, and put Edge in that spot.
That's fair. Yeah, her in the heel bracket is kind of nutty.
She was a good heel, though. I think with NXT,
she wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad, but yeah, Edge was out here acting up though. He deserves to be on his list.
Yeah, he was fucking Vicky Guerrero.
Yeah, that's wild.
La Familia was underrated. You pretty much cultural appropriated.
Edge heads.
He fucked Matt Hardy's girl and then made him lose.
That shit is the most evil thing. I don't care what it was. That's the most evil shit.
So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna fuck Lita behind your back.
You're gonna bring it on TV.
You're gonna get fired. Then we're gonna bring you back on TV, and then I'm gonna beat you.
He never got his get back for that. Like that shit was crazy.
Well, he got the cage match, and then like they ruined it with the ladder match.
And Vince McMahon is like, I don't know what it is about Vince McMahon. He likes the good guys never like they don't win like they're supposed to. Like it's what a good guy's supposed to win. That shit did not happen.
Because he's not a good guy.
he's not at all. Remember Kane was out here acting up too. Kane was the good guy and he was the rapist. Like why is he?
I think Vince McMahon was trying to tell us how evil he was the entire time.
He really was. He's gonna be crazy. Make this fucking evil ass Kane be the winner of all this. Be the good guy too.
He's the baby. That is crazy. That in the Snitsky thing, he was the baby face, even though he forced Lita to have his child.
Bruh. That shit is ridiculous.
He's the baby face.
I said, bro, what is going on? I remember back then thinking, what is going on? Like, why are we cheering for him?
2 weeks
He's
ago,
evil.
he set JR on fire.
Lita.
1 week ago, he has committed rape. Now we must feel sympathy for him.
Yeah, now we feel bad for him.
Same with Heidenreich, too. Remember Heidenreich was out here forcing himself on people? Michael Cole?
When he started reading poetry very aggressively.
While thrusting it from behind.
I think our sense of justice got skewed by like 2000s Vince McMahon booking.
Early 2000s Vince McMahon was a fucking tyrant in his fucking booking. It's ridiculous. Mexicools, JBL.
JBL will be watching.
Just nonstop evil.
He had a herd.
A herd of Mexicans.
It's so wild. I go back and watch that just to shake my head. Like, why was this okay? And Vince McMahon booked himself to say the N word too. That's how evil he was.
Again, JBL won. JBL did all that and won.
There was no
Triple
good
H was
payoff.
being racist and won too. The racists, the rapists, they all win.
We learned from
The
wrestling.
sexist too, because he was fucking messing around with Trish, was spanking her, doing that wild shit. He's like, back for your job. I was like, I'm sorry. He was like, this is awful.
Oh, when he made her bark like a dog.
Yeah. This man is he's just go to jail now.
Yeah,
whatever Vince has been accused of, he did it.
Yeah.
Not now, but right now.
And he's probably told us in a storyline that he's done it.
Yeah, what we learned from wrestling is the bad guys always win. Life is misery. The good guy does finish last.
Happy Halloween.
Because even John Cena, like, he was the good guy, but like he would do fucked up shit. Like JBL, like he quit. And he's like, that should be the end of the match. Nope, I'm still gonna give you the attitude adjustment. Like, what the fuck did I quit for?
It's like, sir, stop this. Oh man. That's what we need to do. Like, didn't we do something like that to talk about the nefarious acts in a tournament?
Yeah, we did. We did a tournament of those worst things. And most of them are Vince related.
Go back drugs and get a title the next week. Like the Usos or a Hardy brother would get a fucking DUI and then win a tag belt the next week.
There's no
justice in wrestling.
We weren't complaining though.
Vince is like me. He wants felonies.
And he wants to reward them, goddammit.
Yeah, I want my heels to have felonies.
Vince can sign John Jones and make him a top babyface.
He would be a world champion. He'll be a world champion, man.
He probably fought so hard to try to keep Matt Riddle his job.
He's not that bad, damn it.
So I like Sean Strickland. Breaking it in the ring twice in 1 week.
Yeah, that's wild. That shit is wild.
On different sides of the country, nonetheless.
Yeah. But did you know I swerve when I drive?
Swerve when I drive. But we have now drafted 2 rosters that we will mishmash and combine into various tag teams of celebrities,
like
wrestlers,
Monster Mash,
heels,
I'm about to mismatch and Monster
Mash. And we will see these tournaments play out next week here on Book It. So don't forget to tune in and show up and have a big old hoot nanny.
That's where all the racists are hanging out.
I'll have no part of a hootenanny.
We got all these hootenanny attenders in our fucking bracket.
I'm not allowed to hootenanny.
We all drafted every type of cyst and phobic possible.
We really did. Every version of evil we could think of.
So, D-Money, where can our listeners find you?
They can find me on Twitter, TikTok, Threads, if that's still a thing, at dumbmoney213, DAMONEY T13.
And Bad Guy, tell them where to find you and your 100 shows.
Catch me on all social medias at Bad Guys Spoken. Catch the Bad Guys Spoken podcast on YouTube. You can catch Unbiased Football Podcast also on the same channel as Bad Guys Spoken Podcast. And you can catch Hood Movie Review also on the same channel.
What is your next movie to drop?
It should be Leprechaun in the Hood. That should be the one.
Yes, finally.
Yeah, so I think because we're supposed to record that over the weekend, but we're probably going to record it live on Halloween. So it'll be tomorrow.
Ooh, tomorrow night. Leprechaun in the Hood. Wouldn't miss that for the world. Check that out. And one more thing, go to t13media.com and pick up any of our t-shirts. You can get Bad Guy shirts. You can get D-Money shirts. If you're crazy enough, you can get a Mike shirt. Fuck him, but you could do it. And most importantly, you can catch a little fudge shirt with the certified L on it. So grab yourself a shirt or any other piece of memorabilia. There's tons of options. You can go cheap, maybe get like a mug or some shit for the holidays. When you're thinking of pointless gifts to give your family, why not have it go to us instead? With that said, that's been an episode of Book It. See ya.
Support your Black-owned networks. Right, John?
Yeah.
Power to the people.
Yeah.
See ya. Bye.